Hello, and welcome to 4213 Washington Avenue, here in the Central West End of St. Louis. This house is quite grand. It was built in 1892 and does have a 3-story turret, which is a really cool element of this era. You can see through that. It's stone on the front, limestone. And then obviously brick on the back and sides. Because in this era, houses were all about impressing your friends, neighbors, and business competitors when they came through the front door. Coming back around, you can see, looks like it was probably built around the same time as the one next to it. They're both similar style. And you can see it also has that brick on the sidewall. Looking at as we walk up, these marble stairs just gleam. It's hard to think that anyone used marble for their stairs back in the day, but again, it was all about impressing people when they first walked into the house. Little front receiving porch here. Some of the original woodwork around the door. And then as we come in, this is what would impress people. Came inside to this paneled entryway. We have a very grand marble fireplace with carved wood holding up a mantelpiece. Staircase here. Ornate columns. Again, same thing here. And then we have this piece, which goes up and around. And I believe originally when this house was built in this era, you can see this has like a little notch carved out of it. There was oftentimes a carved kind of a Victorian lacework, wooden lacework or something that would have been put up there. Those fell out of fashion, so they were oftentimes removed. It's very rare to see them because they were very intricate and also therefore very difficult to dust. But you can see staircase here. Some of this wood was solid oak. Some of it was hand grained to match. You can see through here how this paneling just curves right around on this wall here. Then looking back at the front door, we have leaded glass and the address in the transom in leaded glass as well. Coming into the living room. Whenever we see these pieces of wood between a thick frame, it's usually because there's a pocket door that was embedded in there, and each of these rooms was designed to be separated by them. Really good invention because it allowed either an open or closed plan depending on whether you wanted privacy or ventilation. Looking around here, fireplace. Looks to be an original mantelpiece. Definitely original tile work. And then coming into the turret, you can see the curved woodwork here. And get the camera to adjust. Below that, this is presently used as an Airbnb. We come through to the dining room. Again, fully panel, or half panel, I guess you'd say, for a very formal dining room. Period mantelpiece. Not sure if it was for this home, but definitely looks like it could well have been. There is a swinging door to the kitchen. And this is the other way to the kitchen. Laundry behind us. Breakfast bar with granite worktop. A neat glass block divider. And then kitchen with lots of counter space. So definitely a modern usable kitchen, which is nice in an older home. Coming out back. We have a deck back here. And then looking at the rear of the house. Let's take a look upstairs. We can see these bedrooms. This is one of those homes where all of the rooms are substantially sized and you get so much space over these 3 floors. Now this is probably a later edition. I'm going to guess 80s or 90s, but there is an intercom system that you will see throughout the house as well. Those are so cool. I remember those from being a kid and being told I couldn't play with them. Coming up the stairs, we have more stained glass. And as we climb, the paneling becomes a little bit plainer. Again, the upstairs were for family, not necessarily for guests. We enter into the primary bedroom here. Has its own little sitting room. This probably was originally another bedroom, I would imagine. Bathroom through here, which was likely added later. So this has a more basic looking mantelpiece, which would be consistent with this being a smaller bedroom. And then we have the main bedroom here. This is a really nicely sized room with a writing desk here in the turret enclosure. And there probably would have originally been a fireplace behind the bed, but we don't really use those anymore, certainly not in a bedroom. Coming back around, there's the intercom. Second bedroom. So you see how this one actually sticks out proud of the side of the house so that you do have light coming through both directions, and thus also ventilation. Again, painted mantelpiece, a little bit plainer than downstairs because again it's for a bedroom. And we have transoms as we do everywhere. Coming up here, you can see 2 more of these to allow ventilation up and down the stairs. Main bathroom, toilet cubicle. That looks like it likely always was a toilet cubicle, actually. And then bathroom through here. Mantelpiece. Or sorry, not mantelpiece. Vanity. My words keep getting, it's 100 degrees out. Brain's a little toasty. Nicely tiled bathtub. That glass block really adds some good light. The rear bedroom here. Again, we have 2 windows in this bedroom as well. Great ceiling height. Ceiling height oftentimes makes it hard to judge the proportion of the bedrooms. And then we come upstairs to the 3rd floor. bathroom built into the cavity of the ceiling. Cool little bathtub nook. And then we have the front bedroom on the 3rd floor. I think maybe it's just because we have a slightly lower ceiling, you can really make out the turret up here a little bit more than you could downstairs. I guess because of the ceiling, we have the cone on top of us, so there's a little bit of a slope here too. View of downtown, the university. Second bedroom. Now this bedroom only has a small window in it. And the ceilings are a little bit lower. And when you look at this closet door, you can see it's made of tongue and groove material. Has a very basic latch on it. This was likely a servant's room or something at the time. Because these other bedrooms, this 3rd bedroom has larger windows at the back and proper sized closet doors. So you can see this is probably, again, a family room or maybe even a children's playroom. Coming on downstairs. Whoop. A transom. And I'll take us down the service stairs this time. And back to the front room here, where we have a little powder room. Not sure if there was ever one here previously, but definitely a useful addition now. And then we're back in the main hallway where we can look at all of this plasterwork and woodwork. Thank you very much for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.